I came all the way from Lagos State just to meet up with an idolo in a state I've never been before. You don't want to know where. And guys, I was spending the whole day with Farmercist. Like, bro! So guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm Wonder Cruz if you're just tuning in. And yes, I'm starting up a series where I get to spend a day with an idolo. And today's video, I was spending it with Farmercist of the Most High. Like, yeah, I'm so excited and I don't really know how to feel. But I'll be leaving my hotel room in like 10-15 minutes. So all I can just say is stay tuned. You don't want to miss what's coming. So guys, like, I'm already leaving my apartment now, guys. I'm just excited. Like, I'm very, very excited. I'm just leaving my apartment and bro, all I can say is one moment, because bro, Mr. Michael, popularly known as Farmercist, is one of the biggest Web3 influencers from Nigeria, with over 240,000 plus followers on X, formerly Twitter, and more than 30,000 plus followers on TikTok, and over 46,000 plus members on Telegram channel. Farmercist is majorly known for airdrops and crypto trading, amongst others. Like, it's going to be that time already, like in the next 2-3 minutes. Farmercist is going to come into this room and we'll be having that conversation. Like, I'm super excited, but then I'm like nervous as well. You know, it's one thing to see somebody online and it's another thing to actually stay with the person and actually get to know more about the person personally. So, in as much as I'm excited, guy, I'm like overwhelmed. So let's wait for Farmercist.
A few moments later.
Okay, so guys, finally, the time is now, and I am live with no other person than one and only, Farmercist. In my previous video, like the intro, I said Farmercist of the Most High.
Now, what for you?
Sir, what's good, sir? How are you, sir?
I'm there with you now, my bro.
How's everything, sir?
I'm here for you now.
Thank you for honoring my honest invitation. Sorry, no, I was the one that was invited.
You know my G now.
Thank you so much, sir. So, sir, like, there are like basic things that I want to like just ask. Like, you know, starting off as a creative or as somebody that's just starting off in this space, let's just assume that Farmercist to reincarnate again, and you already have some basic knowledge already. What would you tell somebody to like that's just starting off or something like that? What would you tell them?
I believe that the first thing any person that's starting off they should keep on learning about how the space works. You understand? Just keep on seeking for more knowledge, and you know, as you're seeking for more knowledge, just try as much as possible to make enough friends as possible and lock in with them. You understand? Join like-minded communities, because while I was actually starting off my Web3 journey, or it's just like buying and selling. You know, I've actually talked about it a lot, but just buying and selling. Then from there, I started reading more about like, oh, what's XRP, what's Bitcoin. I started reading news from like other influencers, basically, before I found myself in communities that, okay, they were like-minded people, but they're not really active. But anything I just read online, I just drop it for them that, this is the news that is trending online. And, you know, some of them were like, okay. But from there, I was not growing. You understand? Because I was inside the community, I was not like always trying to like get more alphas, get more topics, and also drop it and share with them.
It was more like you are like, for everything you get, you are using the process of sharing to get more.
Yes, I was always sharing those things that I get in those groups. And from there, those guys started following me on Twitter. They like the people that actually like follow my Twitter, they were just retweeting, liking the things that I drop, because I mean they were profitable, they were making money from it. So anybody that wants to just start crypto now or Web3 now should just make sure that they are learning as much as possible. Just learn as much as possible. Be in a community.
Keyword is bantering on learning. Like learn.
Build a community, and as you're in that community, try as much as possible to lock in with other guys that are like super active. You understand? Symbiotic relationship, no parasite stuff. Symbiotic as a newbie. You understand? And then you scale from there. It's very easy.
That's sharp.
It's very easy.
But what, like, I was just like, I was thinking, like, on my way coming, I was like, what if you are not an influencer, but you have the knowledge you have? Do you think, like, some things would go on, or, like, do you think you'd be on some kind of scale and whatnot?
Well, before I actually became like an influencer, yeah, like a whole lot of follow, yeah, I was actually also like making money from like normal stuff like buying meme coins. I was very hell bent on buying meme coins and trading. Although I was losing, but I was actually consistent. You understand? That's why I actually still hammered on like learning. You understand? Because I learned technical analysis without being an influencer.
That's
So
crazy.
I was trading without being an influencer. While I'm still an influencer, the only benefit you are getting as influencer is that okay, you are now like a bridge for projects. So when project wants to actually like push out specific announcement or content, they can actually reach out to you. That's like the biggest advantage of like
Being an
growing
influencer.
being an influencer and like growing
Growing your
your
accounts.
audience. You understand? That's like the biggest benefit. But aside that, even influencers that they are a bridge between project and the people, they can still not be profitable. Because
Omo,
now is this now look at it and let me tell you, they can actually make the money from their influencing and burn it out in other like things that are not necessary. Like let's say they'll take money from influencing and go and burn it out on trading. You get that one still day you get. So it's not like
you
it's
carry
every
funds.
it's not like it's every influencer that you see out there that is actually profitable. This guy is always looks like he's making money because
You
he's
have plenty followers.
yes, he's collaborating with projects, but he could be losing. So as an influencer, the biggest challenge is also like knowing when not to like when not to trade, when to actually save money, because you have to save. You have to save like
I think this still boils down to like learning. Still
yeah,
boils down to
yeah.
learning.
Over time, as even as an influencer, there's a lot of things that you keep on learning. You get there's a lot of things you keep learning even as an influencer, even as you are growing your content page, whatever. You keep me saying I'm still learning. I never even learn reach anywhere. Everybody's just moving with brain. It's brain work, guy.
I told one of my guys that as I'm coming here, there's a very high chance that I might do this, that this content might go through. So it
Yeah.
was like, it's curious. It was like, it's curious. Like, what's like your biggest loss?
Biggest loss.
like one of the biggest loss that you know that this thing is from my mistake. You already know that.
I can't picture a big loss. Like I feel like my biggest loss actually came from before I became influencer.
Really.
Yeah, my biggest loss is over like $270K.
Hey, Mami
Uh,
Kunu.
no, it's not cap. Like it's because the first time I actually made a lot of money, like 2021, I haven't actually had influencing whatever. I was like with Solana Run, right? A lot of tokens were pumping. I just keyed into it, made a whole lot of money from tokens that were pumping on Solana. And the money came, I didn't really take profit because that's why I say you have to learn when to even like you need to learn. I didn't know when to exit, I didn't know when to save money, I didn't know when to like okay, it's time for me to just go out of the market, even if it is like 50K, 100K in stables. You understand? I could not do all those things and I watched everything crash down before. So that's like if you say you want to calculate with big loss, but cumulatively it has been a lot of losses. But I'll actually say that I'm still in profit because I mean I've not per se just take my web like any money that I saved and just come to crypto again except the ones I bought in 2018. So even the money I lost is from the market.
So it's like the market give it.
I've been in like green since I joined Web3 in 2018. I've
Over.
been in green all through,
This is
bro.
like let's take this the religion's way now. I
Yeah,
tap from this.
I've been no cut thief my glory.
No now, but now.
I'm very I will carry yourself. Maybe the small one you dey chop, make I chop am. And that one dey sweet pass.
But yeah. That's like for another person here. I would say like what happened in that 2021 now was because of lack of knowledge.
It's not actually. You can say it's lack of knowledge, but I really did not know what to do with like 270K. I didn't know that I was even going to make such money because how the thing came was like we just buy some few meme coins I bought them. They just started mooning. Like there was a week on Solana run that time. Mulana, Floor, all of them, $40 to about 70K on floor. So it was like overnight stuff. Like you have to. I was like, what's happening? I didn't even know when to. I didn't even know that I had to sell. I was like, also bullish. It should go up. Maybe this will reach $1 million. I'll just be rich all of a sudden. But it's what it is now. We are moving steady. Now we are not still rich, we are poor, but we are just moving. We are poor people. Yeah.
Should I say I want to be poor like this?
Don't be poor like me. Make it for real. Don't be like people like me. Make it for real, bro.
I won't even lie. Like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm like, should I say nervous or something? But the way he's speaking, the way he's calm, the way he talks, like, gives me that sense of, come on, he's human. He can talk. I least expected to be this cool, but yeah, it is. Okay, so sir, it is. There's there's this should I call it a myth or let's just say this controversy that people have about you. You know, this is like now I'm talking from a community member kind of person here. People tend to like say, oh, they don't like you. Like people feel
There's nobody that don't like me.
no, you know there's something that comes with like what people see online compared to when they get to have a personal encounter or probably like a personal experience with you. Probably on the TL, a personal experience on the TL or personal experience in person. So what's like your thoughts or how do you control the way people react to you online?
For me, I really don't know because when I actually put my thoughts out there, yeah, they are basically my thoughts. They are my true. They are everything I actually put out there. It's me, guy. There's nothing for me. Anybody that gets angry means that okay, they are actually like they don't buy into the ideas that I actually put out there. But it's their business. Still my thought. It's an opinion. Most times it's my own opinion. So anybody that actually feels triggered, some persons feel triggered by it. Some persons don't actually feel triggered by it. They'll say it's rage bait. But me, I'm not rage baiting anybody. It's just the way I just feel like posting at that time. You understand? It's not like some other influencers that they can be like, oh, I have to watch. Oh, I have to be very careful. What's happening? It's city, baby. It's Twitter, guy. There's nothing. It's not. It's not freedom of speech,
Okay.
because even where freedom of speech get where they reach. But I don't think there's anything that I've said that is like above the limit of like freedom of speech. Because freedom of speech get level. So there is nothing I have said on the timeline ever that is more than like the freedom of speech that
That a person has.
a person has. It's not. I think the biggest one, the biggest controversy was one when I said if you like yap from now in 6 months, when I start yapping, I'll top the LB or something. And that was like the craziest one, and people felt
That's
that
in blow up. Oh.
it blew up because one quack guy from like white audience just quoted. I was like, I didn't even know. After like 1 month, it was a vibe post, and it's the truth. It was a vibe post. I was like, what's happening? What are people? So now that guy quoted. So these guys now that were just on the background looking for a mistake, they amplified it. I was like, what is the truth now? It's not what. I was like, okay, cool. Let me just drop one soft apology on the timeline. It was crazy because that tweet had no bad intentions to it. It's not even the ones that I even sit down and just say today I want to look for trouble. I didn't even look for trouble with that post. It was just a casual tweet that I just tweeted.
There are days like that.
There are days you have to tweet now.
I want to look.
There are days you just have to look for trouble, guy, because timeline is quiet. Like this week now, where nothing is going on, people are losing money, people have lost money. The only way you can actually get one banging against, whether you're on the good side or you're on the bad side. And the bad side, they will try you, they will block you, they won't block you. I've had a lot of people who actually block me, they will block me. Bro, I literally just put out my tweet out there, guy, and a lot of people enjoy the tweet. A lot of people don't enjoy it.
I actually do enjoy it.
You understand? So you don't enjoy it.
I do enjoy it.
So some people say they enjoy it, some people say they don't enjoy it, but at the end of the day, it's your business. That's the truth because that's how city works. There are people that would fuck with it and there are people that would not fuck with it. Even the best people get drags. The
Even
best people, no
that's true.
clean record, everything, they will still drag them.
I think that so, what does it feels like to be the top three, like top three on City?
Top three or city?
Or even if not be top one, say I'm not making any
Are you
mistake.
sure it's
Like,
not top one?
it's top one because there was this particular day, yeah, you made a post like yeah, this one I'm just talking post wise. You made a post about a particular project. I followed that project up. Like immediately you made the post, yeah, project was like having like 30K followers. And by the next morning or in the evening of that day, I went to check it out. And it was having a very large amount of number. You also made a video about it, testing the protocol and stuff.
I don't know, Sha, but I don't want to say top one, top anything, but at least having a voice is something that I would actually say. You understand? Because there are a lot of top charts in crypto, and all of the majority of them are my guys. So you cannot just say, "Oh, you're the top this, top that." You understand? Or don't follow of Twitter, no, no. You understand? So as a top voice, what was the question again? As a top voice, how does it
Like,
feel?
yeah.
I feel like I feel okay because I actually go my everyday doing like just my normal tweets and read more, read on city. I generally don't have a very different feeling. That's the truth. I don't have a different feeling because most of the things that I actually do are targeted at actually impacting the life of majority of the persons that follow me. Because for every person that follow me, they have very high expectations. Maybe, oh, I enjoy this guy's post. I want to earn rewards. What the next move pharmacist is going to make that's actually going to like make him money. Let me key into the things. And then the only feelings I get is like somebody like saying, oh, pharmacist, I made $1,000 from your post. Pharmacist, I made $500 from your post. Thank you, pharmacist. I earn from this. That's every time I feel joy. That's the time I feel joyous. Aside that, I'm just going after my normal day looking for alphas, documenting things that can actually, help promote me, promote Africa in general. Because not just myself at the end of the day, because once you become a voice in a system, you don't just speak for yourself alone.
Speak for
You
everybody.
speak for majority of people. You understand? You speak for majority of the audience. So that's what I actually do. When I'm even talking with people, I'm like, how does my audience benefit from even if from this partnership? You understand? I don't just say, oh, okay, what's my benefit? No, I say, how does my audience benefit from this partnership? Do you understand? How does my audience benefit from this partnership? Not just like, oh, what do
What's
I
my gain?
benefit? No, not just no, it can never just be my gain. It can never be my gain alone.
That's amazing because who would like think about it that oh someone this big that he comes back again to worry about his audience and stuff. And
You have to worry.
I feel that's like the traits of a good leader. I
You
don't
have
know
to
if I just
worry.
feel that's like the traits of a good leader.
You
And
have to worry.
so now let's just say at the end of the day, what's like the major thing that keeps you up and running? Because
Ah,
for sorry, let me just say this. For like for someone like you, yeah, for someone like you, over 250,000 plus followers
yeah.
and a community on Telegram having over how many thousands, and still you are like you are like the best over time. You get so now it's not like saying for this person he has literally like people outside who say oh he has literally everything. So why is this still like you see go outside, see pharmacist on leaderboard like bro,
Bro,
what's keeping this man
if you
up
are
and
not,
running?
the truth is, I'm not as rich as like Dangote yet. I'm not as rich as like people in the mainstream of like Forbes. So I have to keep on working hard, guy. You don't even know what they call wealth. People think like because there are some influencers that can even boast of even like $10K.
That's deep.
So do you understand? There are some persons they have like even 500K followers. They don't have $10K. Having influence doesn't mean you have money. Not every person that is influential can actually convert that influence to money. So the ability to convert your influence into money is also very important as having influence, guy. Do you understand? It's just like you go to an audience of someone that is just a basic dancer. People just enjoy the person because he's a dancer. He can have 1 million followers. He's dancing. He's dancing. But the person might not understand that there's a way he can actually use that dancing as an influencing to like make money for himself or herself. But they are just dancing. People are enjoying the content. They are getting views. That's what they want. Do you understand?
I guess in presence.
Do you understand? So
Okay, so sir, for someone like you that has influence, you have the numbers, and to us, you get, we believe you are very okay. You feel me? So now, what is that reason why you keep on showing up? Like, go on every leaderboard on Kaito, you still see pharmacists there. Go everywhere, you still see pharmacists stopping everywhere. Like, what's that reason? Why are you still
I
like?
feel like the truth is I'm not rich enough as the way people actually think about that. The way people actually say it on the timeline, I'm not as rich as what people actually think. You understand? I'm just okay. What actually keeps me going is that I'm able to provide for myself. I'm able to like also, provide for others majority of the time because the thing is when I'm able to like key into a project early and I drop this project, sometimes I average like 1,000 clicks. 2,000 clicks. There's a time I used to average like over 20,000 clicks, like referrals,
That's crazy.
over 20,000. And inside of 20,000, a lot of persons get this reward, if not as high as I am, because I made over 20,000 on a leaderboard. Like I'm at the top already, but a lot of persons get 10K, 5K, 1K, 3K. The DM after since I earn 2K, I earn 500, I earn $100 for this project that you shoot. It keeps me going that I have also been able to like not just create an opportunity for myself, but also be able to expose other people to the same rewards that I also benefit from. So it keeps me going. That keeps me going steady every time. Just getting the appraisal from these people and just making sure that I, drop one or two impacts in the life of people. That's what keeps me going. I
That's
say
amazing.
that's what keeps me going. Nothing else.
That's amazing.
Nothing else.
Wow. So now to round up, yeah, to round up. So like, what's that one advice you tell your younger self that is coming into the, like, aside from coming into the space now, let's just look at this thing now outside crypto. What's one strong, like, one advice you would banter on for your younger self?
For my younger self, the only advice I'll banter on: press your phone as much as possible, guy.
Stay glued.
I am always grateful that I used my phone to start creating content, writing, even on my TikTok self. It's not like I really know much about video content creation, but I've been dropping some videos. I just
Yeah.
be everywhere, guy. Because you never know when you get the spark. You might not create a very clean video. You just be doing it, hey guys, hi guys, and you'll be very big. You'll be very big. From there you still get traction. So my younger self every day, I'm just grateful that I keyed into press your phone, guy. Press that phone, guy. Drop that post. Drop that tweet. You don't know when it will go viral. You don't know when you will get that spark. You don't know. You don't know when you get that spark. But you write the content and you say, no, no, no. I'm not going to drop it because it feels like people are not going to like it because that one that people are not going to like is the one you should post. If you drop posts that people like, they're just like, oh, it's a lovely, they will scroll past. That one that they don't like, that will provoke them to speak. Not something very bad though. Don't go and be saying that. Don't go and say pharmacy say. Don't go and post something that will put you in trouble like all those people that used to post they are sleeping with cats, they are sleeping with dog. Don't go and post those ones who that one will damage you.
To spoil your
So
life.
don't go and post all those kind of rubbish or in the name of you want to be famous. So what I'm saying, you should post that tweet. It's like, oh, like now if you're in Web3 now, you're like, oh, crypto is going to crash. This project might just fail because of this. That's are the things you should be writing, not I'm sleeping with cat, I beg. I just go beg you. So you're not gonna be posting things that will just damage your
There
reputations.
go.
You get the hair, so you should get the picture of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And not go and get a picture and paint it in your house and say it's Farmercist that said this. Because it's not going to even hard them to talk.
That's true.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I feel everybody would watch a video. everybody would read the content. Everybody would go through something, and then they'll still do what's in their mind, or they'll still do what they feel is right.
Sure.
Some people would even change the whole narrative of what you are saying.
Nah, nobody should change my narrative for
Nobody
this
should,
visual content. So
please,
I feel like
beg.
they can't even change the narrative. Right here. It's easier to change the narrative of like written text, like tweet, than to change visual text. So if you change it, another person comes to watch it, and the person digests the information into full, you know that no, this is not what is happening, and they will even help you and counter
What was
what someone else has said. That say no, that's not what Farmercist said. At the end of the day, create content, put content out there, learn every day, join communities of like minds, and make as much money as possible. My man,
Thank you so much, sir.
I swear,
I really, really do appreciate it.
it was nice having